All right, we got a big winner in Chinese cloud. George Tsilis is taking a look at Kingsoft for us. George, okay, wow, what a chart. Tell me about it.
Well, obviously, China's hot right now, OJ, and Kingsoft, as well as Alibaba, are actually a couple of the AI names in China that have really taken off. If you look at Kingsoft, it's really a Chinese, internet application as a service or cloud-based infrastructure as a service company. But it's a huge momentum name, and in fact, their major competitors include Alibaba, Huawei, and Tencent. But I think the aspect behind Kingsoft and maybe why it's been such a nice momentum mover over the past year, up close to 600%, is one, it's a very small company from the standpoint of market capitalization, less than $4 billion. So it's easy for investors to push it to the upside. The other thing is it's a standalone edge cloud artificial intelligence play in China, because the other major public and private cloud-based companies in China are essentially tied to the major conglomerates that are like Huawei, Alibaba, and Tencent. So this is certainly a name. It's been around for a while, and in fact, it's coming out of hibernation starting in November of last year when they reported earnings. I believe it was around the 19th of the month. And things have really taken off since then, but it's been essentially dormant for about 3 years after it hit some highs back in early 2021. That's essentially where a lot of the Chinese companies, in fact, a lot of Chinese tech companies peaked out. But there's been sort of a resurgence in China, particularly because of their proudness now in artificial intelligence. Alibaba is the forerunner in that space right now. Kingsoft is a standalone cloud company. But at the same time, the macro conditions are very favorable to the backdrop for Chinese companies. Not just the fact that they're competing quite aggressively in technology against companies like NVIDIA and so forth, but the U.S. dollar is basically tanking, interest rates are coming down, and capital is moving overseas to Europe and places like China, and Kingsoft has certainly participated, particularly in the last few months.
I see. So it's maybe a sleeping giant, a peaceful king ready to go to war again. All right, nice. KC, we'll watch it. Thanks, GT. Good eyes on KC.